5 minutes away from Space Launch Delta 45's final weather briefing. At the moment, our weather continues to look good through the 45-minute launch window we have available this morning. The excitement is building here in ULA's Advanced Spaceflight Operations Center as we get closer to T0. Back to you, Megan.
All right, we're about 35 minutes away to the opening of today's launch window. Inside Vulcan's payload fairing is Astrobotic's Peregrine spacecraft. Astrobotic is based in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, where folks there are laser focused on Peregrine right now. Right, Olivia?
That is definitely right, Megan. I'm checking in on our Peregrine lunar lander with our mission control team right now. You can see them on screen. A reminder that our spacecraft is currently sitting in the top of ULA Vulcan's fairing. Our flight director is informing me that Peregrine is looking nominal with temperatures currently at an expected 70 degrees Fahrenheit. We also monitor the environmental pressures around the spacecraft, and we're sitting at a good 14.7 psi. Things are looking good for launch. The spacecraft is currently powered off, but will automatically power on once it separates from Vulcan's payload fairing. And here you can just see the faces of some of the engineers who have worked many hours on Peregrine to get it to the launch pad today. Sitting in the middle left row is Flight Director Anders Solorzano. He is the acting flight director for this launch. And nearby is Alex Van Hoven. He is currently providing us updates on the spacecraft status.
And
Alex just informed me that the spacecraft is currently looking nominal. Temperatures and pressures are still as expected. As we continue to await launch, let's send it back to Megan at the host desk.
Thank you, Olivia. Again, Peregrine is flying with 20 payloads today. 5 of those are NASA's, and throughout the show, we will tell you about each one, starting first with the Linear Energy Transfer Spectrometer, or LETS, from NASA's Johnson Space Center.
I'm Nick Stoffel. I'm a physicist and professional engineer, science and operations lead for the LETS payload.
The sun, we all know.
The Linear Energy Transfer Spectrometer is a small, low-power radiation detector based on TimePix technology developed at CERN. It's similar to devices that we've flown on ISS and ARTEMIS. The science we're expecting to get from the LETS detector is take that information and translate it from deposited energy in silicon, which is what we measure with this detector, into a more biologically equivalent value that we can utilize for crew protection. One of the key pieces, I think, that if we can capture would be outstanding is getting data from a radiation event, a solar storm on the moon. While crew are not there, that would be ideal from the standpoint of being able to get the data without putting crew at risk, and then utilizing that data to prepare for crew protection during the lunar operations.
This poor human.
Now, NASA's Science Technology Mission Director had a hand in today's launch. So here with me now is Nikki Werkheiser, Director of Technology Maturation. Good morning to you. Good morning. So tell me how STMD, that's the shortened version of the directorate there, tell me how it invests in small business like Astrobotic.
Of course, so the Space Technology Mission Directorate,
our mantra is technology drives exploration. So if you're really going to create new disruptive technologies that change the world, you really have to work with a diverse individuals, and that means our small businesses, large businesses, international partners, other government agencies. Astrobotic is a shining example of that. STB has been working with them for well over a decade. We've awarded over 40 Small Business Innovation Research Awards, and our tipping point to develop new technologies for the mission. So is that essentially like seed money? Is that how to consider it? We're partners, right? We're partners in this. We say at ARTEMIS, we're going together, and we mean it. We're invested hand in hand in this. And how have those financial awards, how have those helped Astrobotic?
The sun is
for example, not only do we have science
in times of ascension, like now,
actually parts of the lander itself, like our navigation Doppler LiDAR that helps with the guidance, navigation, control, terrain guided navigation that helps ensure that we land in safe spots. You know, the moon can be very treacherous. And also the axial thruster engines on the lander itself are brand new engines that have never been flown before that we're testing on the moon together. How does it feel to see technologies that your directorate developed, you know, helping us get back to the moon?
When the tools exist in humanity to be able to see the sun this way,
it was a child, of course, it's the amazing engineering
this way,
and science
the way we saw it in the TV before.
But as a child that was raised in a family of a small business, doing this together with small businesses, just being our NASA and going together to the moon, is really just incredible.
Yeah,
just what do you think about that? Again, that we're bringing in as many as we can with us back.
Anyway, when we are able to see the sun like this,
all of us and our
and we notice that there is this, what we call black hole, but it's not black hole.
All right, we're just about under 31 minutes to the opening of today's 45-minute launch window. After Peregrine 1 today, Astrobotic will deliver another payload for us,
more or less the shape of the bull. It's time for humans who have learned how to transcend their
Right now, teams across NASA are busy working on Viper, another important lunar delivery.
With
Viper is short
mechanical
for volatiles
or no
investigating
mechanical
polar
aid,
exploration rover. But what are volatiles, and why is NASA looking for them?
To turn your own
Volatiles
body
are
into
substances that
energy.
easily evaporate.
You
And one of
should
the most important
aim
volatiles NASA is
this
trying to map on the
spot
moon is water.
to go from
Water
the
is
Earth
critical for deep space exploration
to the sun.
because you can drink it,
If you go
but also
technologically, you gotta
turn it
go
into
from the Earth to
oxygen
the
for
moon to
breathing
go to the sun.
and hydrogen
And
for
then
fuel.
end there. If you go just with
NASA has
meditation,
selected
you go from
Astrobotic
the
for
Earth
Viper's lunar
straight
delivery under CLIPS,
to the sun
or the
to
Commercial
go in
Lunar
there
Payload Services
and
Initiative.
end up
And when Viper gets to the moon,
into
it will
the
search
back
for ice on and
of the
under the lunar
constellation
surface near the
of
moon's
Bull.
south pole.
Somewhere there is a
About the size of
welcome
a small
star
car, it has
and
a drill
planets
and 3
that
science
await
instruments.
for you
Together, they will work
to
to
land.
uncover how frozen water got on the moon
Because
in the first place,
usually
and
at
what has
this
kept it
time
preserved over
there are
billions of years.
distractions.
This mission will help NASA understand the
planet.
environment where we
Not
plan to send
necessary.
astronauts as part of its ARTEMIS
We can
program, which will establish a long-term
devise
presence on the
the
moon
tools
and
to
eventually
avoid
Mars.
distraction.
That's your ARTEMIS Moon Minute.
Essentially Mars. See?
Our next Artemis mission is Artemis 2, which will send 4 astronauts around the moon. And work is already well underway on their ride, NASA's Space Launch System rocket. Right now, teams here at Kennedy are processing segments of the 2 side systems. Each booster will stand about 17 stories tall and burn approximately 6 tons of propellant every second, producing 3.6 million pounds
They have been
of thrust.
taken too, like us.
We continue to march towards today's 45-minute launch window that opens at 2:18 and 38 seconds Eastern Time. The ULA team remains in a planned hold and right now working no issues. As 4G Peregrine spacecraft, let's get another check of it from Olivia with Astrobotic.
Me, I
Thank
want
you, Megan.
this here.
As you may recall, we are currently
not
only
destroy
monitoring the spacecraft's
And
temperature and pressure while it
that's a
sits
joke
inside
that
the
I make
Vulcan
here.
rocket's
I
payload
don't want it to
fairing.
hit any other.
And we're checking in with my
Creature.
team members and Mission
I
Control
simply
and Alex Van Hoven, one of our flight
present this
directors
creature
in
like
the very back row.
humanity,
He is
the
providing us
human.
updates directly. Our mission team
Volatile spectrometer system from NASA's Ames Research Center.